Hello friends and family. Everyone is part of my family today. Hi guys, it's me, Sophia. And I've been wanting to start a little series of myself making cocktails using my amazing cocktail making abilities. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but basically I'm going to make a cocktail to correlate to each one of my 10 songs off of my debut album, New Romance. So if you don't know my album, go check it out, New Romance by Sophia McGlue. If you're into that indie rock, indie pop kind of music, you'll definitely love it. I think it rocks because, of course, I made it. To combine my two passions, music and mixology, or bartending, or whatever you want to call this, cocktail connoisseur, I'm gonna make a cocktail to correlate with each one of my songs. The first one I'm gonna do, which is also gonna be the simplest one, it's pretty much just a basic martini, but it's gonna be correlating the right word? I have no idea. It's going to go to my song Medicine, which is probably my hit off of that album. Hit, because I'm not famous at all. But it's the one that, you know, is the single, I guess. It was played on a few radio stations across the globe, in Canada, in America, in England. I think that's pretty much it right now, but it's out there. It's definitely the most rocking song off of that album, and it definitely deserves its own little drink to go along with it. If you also don't know, my album cover is a beautiful drawn by yours truly, Martini held by skeleton hand, which you can kind of see over here, and I will probably put up an image of it. And we're gonna be making that. We're gonna make a colored martini, because the single Medicine was actually like a dark blue colored, maybe purple martini, so we're gonna try to recreate that. So I pretty much took this recipe off of Empress Gin's website, but I'm not using their exact recipe. They call for a Lillet Blanc, and I don't have Lillet Blanc, so we're gonna make an Empress martini, but in a more classic martini way. So we're gonna use Empress Gin, which I barely have any left, but it's this beautiful purple gin made with butterfly pea blossom. And if you don't know, I should have grabbed some, but I have actual butterfly pea blossom, and I often make simple syrup using it. Because it's this beautiful color, and then it changes color if you add like acidity to it. But we're not really adding any acidity today, so it should stay this like beautiful purple color. So first we get our mixing glass. So we're gonna do two ounces of Empress 1908, is that what it's called? 1908 gin. Do I have 2 ounces? I do have 2 ounces into our mixing glass. Next we're gonna put in a ½ ounce of extra dry Martini Dry Vermouth, which, if you're a real cocktail snob, you will know that dry vermouth is supposed to be stored in the fridge. Oh shit, that was too much. Stored in the fridge, but I live with my parents, and they're so lame that they don't store their vermouth in the fridge like it's supposed to. So this is probably not the best dry vermouth. It's probably a little old and off. Now it kind of did turn a little bit of a lighter purple. Ooh, pretty. We're also gonna add some orange bitters, because I think martinis often have, yeah, I know. Do I know? I don't know. Martinis often have orange bitters in them. Usually when I make martinis, I don't do this. I usually make them pretty ginny, not so much vermouthy, because I'm not a big vermouth fan, and I fail to ever put orange bitters in it. Orange bitters are probably more common in vodka martinis or kangaroos, if you really want to go back to the history of cocktails. But I think with this gin, because it has a lot of grapefruit notes, I think orange bitters might go well with it. So we're gonna try it. So let's do like 2 dashes. Oop. Now I'm gonna add my ice. Quite a lot of ice. You want it to be real nice and chill. And now we're just gonna stir it until the sides of the glass look like kind of like a frosty glass. We're gonna chill it down very, very much. So once that's nice and chilled, that was my dog, pardon her. Now that it's nice and chilled, we're gonna put it in a nice frosted, chilled Martini glass or coupe, or I don't really know what this glass is, but I think it would look cute. So we're gonna shut up, Monza. I just brought this glass out of my freezer because I was chilling it, but as soon as it got out of the freezer, it lost all its chill because it is 90 degrees outside. This is definitely not the color of the single cover of my song Medicine, but it's close enough. It's like a beautiful color, so it counts because it's different. It's, oh, I had a double strainer. Typically you double strain martinis. Ooh, shit, that's a lot of liquid. Let's take some off the top. Ooh, that's nice. Usually you double strain martinis to avoid all the ice chips. So now I'm gonna slightly put an olive in it. And we put just one olive because my album cover has just one olive. So there it is, the Medicine Martini. So delicate. I'm gonna take a sip before I spill it all over the place. It's very nice, crisp, and refreshing, I must say. It's actually really delicious. And it kind of, in my way, I often find vermouth to be kind of medicinal tasting, especially like sweet vermouth, like red vermouth. Oh, not a big fan of that. Can't really take Negronis or Manhattans that often. But it's kind of perfect for the title Medicine because it has like that medicinal flavor to it. But this, you don't really taste it that much. It's like, oh, nice, dry, smooth, crisp, cold. It's honestly delicious and it looks fucking gorgeous. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these cocktails. I've got a whole 10 cocktails that I'm going to make and they're all going to be very different and very creative. This one is definitely the most basic, and anyone can make this. And everyone makes it a little bit differently, but it is absolutely delicious.